Hey, now I am bringing you a super hot new platform. I mean, this platform has something for everybody. But of course, before we take a look at it, I always got to give you a chance to read this disclaimer. All right, let's get to it and do it. And the platform is GreenAgro. GreenAgro. It is super hot, and I'll tell you why I say that in just a little bit before. But first, I got to tell you about an incredible story about this platform that really impressed me. One of my friends was an earlier depositor in this platform, and she had some problems with her account. Somehow it got hacked, and so the money was going out of it. So she had some problems with the account. She was able to not only reach out to the admins and get that rectified, she was also able, because of what happened with her, they created a new way of doing things where now if your wallet changes, you get an email. So I love, one of my favorite things about platforms is security. So I am so excited about that level of security. But even more than that, I'm excited about the responsiveness. And here's the deal, guys. That was on day zero. That's right. Can you imagine having a brand new platform and on day zero something like that happens? And they were really quick and really responsive to doing something about it. Now, does that give us any guarantees that means anything is perfect or anything is promised? Not at all. You know what I always say, that I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. Only invest what you're willing and able to lose, and always do your own due diligence. The reason I share that story with you is because I don't know what they're going to do down the line, or what's going to happen, or how long this is going to go. But the reason I share that story with you is we criticize these platforms when they don't get it right, and we need to praise the ones, or at least the instances when the ones do get it right. Okay, with that praise out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the platform. All right, here is GreenAgro. It says investments in stability and future security. The economy is going into overdrive. One crisis follows another. There is only one thing that stays permanent: the high demand for food. So their big play is about agriculture. Okay. People depend on food. We won't. Don't worry. We're not going to go through all this, and it really isn't that long. I kind of like that. This agriculture development is primary importance of any state. Most countries support their agricultural producers, providing them with favorable terms for cooperation. Higher quality and environmentally friendly food products are high in demand in the market. Cost of manufacturing agricultural products is constantly growing, thereby increasing investors' income. Agricultural manufacturing sees no danger. Agricultural manufacturing sees no danger in crisis, since people always need food. Now that's true. You always gonna need to eat. GreenAgro has a considerable agricultural experience. Pay great attention to invest in agricultural companies engaged in the cultivation of organic foods. So every platform has a story. So they're not doing this, that, and the other. So that is their story. They're saying that they are in the agricultural field, and hey, we'll just go with it. So now that we have that as the background, let's look at the plans. And one of the things that I'm so glad I reached out to Chad to ask about is, you see these plans over here? I couldn't see them. Like, well, maybe they're not available, or they kind of grayed out. Well, what you have to do is you have to click on these arrows. So you have to click on the arrows. Okay, that makes sense. So, all right. So just when you pull it up and when you see it, if you kind of confused like me, hopefully that will help you out. Okay, on the active plan, 105% for 24 hours, $10 minimum to, I think it says $50,000. Yeah, $50,000 maximum. That's 5% for 24 hours, 4.375% per hour. So this is an hourly. What does that mean? That means that when you hit the minimum withdrawal, if you want to, now you don't have to, but when you hit the minimum withdrawal amount, you can withdraw it out. You don't have to wait for the full 24 hours to make withdrawals of this from this amount, as long as you hit the withdrawal minimum. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So the basic plan is 110%. Remember, the 100 is always your deposit, and the 10% or whatever is left, that's going to be your profit. So this one is 110% for 1 day. So this one you wouldn't be able to pull out hourly. You have to wait till the full plan is complete, and then you'd be able to get it. So that's 10% after 1 day, $10 to $50,000 maximum. I don't know if I know of a platform, especially not recently, where you can invest $10 and get 10%. That I just don't. After one day, then you're in and out. You can go and do what you want to do with it. So I really like that 10% after one day, and they say they got instant payouts. The next plan is the Profi plan, 240% for 6 days. So remember, and that's one. So all of these look like they're $10 to $50,000. Remember, so you get 100% is going to be your deposit, and 140% is going to be the profit for 6 days. And so this, you see here, net profit is 140%. All right, and let's go with the premium, 1,200% for 14 days. $10 to $50,000. That's 1,100% profit, and that's in 14 days. And then that's the premium, and then the VIP. This is the 30-day plan. Get started with as little as $10 to $50,000, 2,800%, profit, and then 100% is going to be your deposit. That is for 30 days, and the payouts are instant. All right, so that is the payouts. Now, when I'm not going to go through the registration piece, because when I did the registration, it was really simple, real easy. They don't even ask for your wallets. It was simple. It was my name, my email, and password, and click, and I was done. So the registration process is really simple. Now, let's go to the back office. All right, and here we are in the back office. One of the things that I would encourage you, I told you the story earlier about about my friend that had the problem with had a problem with her account getting hacked. They made some improvements to that. But what I will encourage everyone is make sure that 2FA is activated. Make sure the 2FA is activated. You can activate it on this platform, and I am so glad that you can. All right, so this is the back office. As you can see, pretty straightforward, pretty clean. So what coins do they take? What coins can you make a deposit in? You can make a deposit in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ripple, Binance, BEP20, Tron, USD, BEP20, USD TRC20, and USD ERC20. So those are the coins that you can make a deposit in. And we are going to go here. Let me go here to open a deposit. And now the same thing on the back office, the same thing in the front. If you want to look at all the different plans, you just use the arrows, and you can select any plan that you choose. Of course, I'm going to. All right, so for me, out of all these plans, I think I am going to settle on the active plan, 5%. Not going to get greedy. I can deal with 5%. I like that ability to withdraw as much as possible, as often as I can. So I'm going to go with that. And so let's go ahead and select here. Oh, okay. So once you select the plan, what you'll have to do is go down here and select there. And now that plan is selected, we're going to select our coin, and then we're going to select the amount. I'm going to do 35, and we're going to click on invest, and there is the wallet. Copy that. Get that to USD TRC20, so it should be reflected in this spot. So I'm not going to stand here and sit here until it's reflected. So we will go ahead, and now what I want to do, always important, I got to go to the F, the A's, and the Q's. All right, here we are at the FAQs. How can I participate in the investment program? All you have to do is click on the link in the description and comments of this video. How can I make a deposit? We already covered that, so I'm not going to cover that again. Who can participate? Majority age, as long as you're an adult, you can participate. Profit of investing, how safe is investing? It's not, guys. All of these are high risk, so just be aware of that. How does profit accrue? We're not going to do that. When does profit accrue? Just depends on the plan. So we're going to talk. That's how to withdraw funds. Let's do that. Once your funds are accredited to your account balance, they are available for withdrawal. There's a $10 limit, or their withdrawal limit. So let me be quiet. You can withdraw all your funds from the account. Additional restrictions may be set by investment plan, so be sure to carefully yada yada yada. So the Withdrawal limit is $10. They have different ones for different coins, but if you're using USD TRC20, it's $10 on that particular coin, and the payouts are instant. Okay. What payment systems? We already covered that. What is the minimum deposit? It's $10. $10 USD TRC. Okay. What's the minimum payout amount? Is, as you see, $10. So there is that. Which payment systems can I use to withdraw funds? Whatever one you put in. How long does it take the withdrawal to take? All available for withdrawal. The withdrawal of funds depends on the operation of the payment system or the workload of the blockchain. If the withdrawal period exceeds 24 hours, please contact support. Okay. How many active deposits can I have? Unlimited, many as you want. Are there any investment limits? You are free to select a favorable investment plan without any restrictions. It's possible to increase in income by participating in the investment program. How can I participate? We're not going to worry about the referral program. How to earn, yada, 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 yada. Okay, so that is it. That we've covered the FAQs. All right, and before we go look at the plans, just wanted to show you where to look in your back office. Make sure you go in your back office and you look under whatever currency that you made the deposit in, and there you can see my $35 USD TRC20, baby. It has deposited, so it was very, very fast. Now, all right, and here are the plans. The active plan, 105% for 24 hours. That's 5%. That's 4.375% hourly. The basic plan, 110% for 1 day. And all these are the same, $10 to $50,000 after 1 day. And the Profi plan, 240% for 6 days. So that's $10 to $50,000. That's 140% profit over those 6 days. The premium plan, that's going to be 1,200% for 14 days, 1,100% profit over 14 days. In the VIP plan, 29% for 30 days. That's and all of them are $10 to $50,000. That's 2,800% over 30 days. If you want to be part of GreenAgro, make sure to click on the link in the description and comments of this video, and make sure you watch this next video as I share with you my top 5 platforms for mid-March.